2Samuel 13. And after this it came to be that Absalom, son of David, had a beautiful sister, whose name was Tamar. And Amnon, son of David, loved her. And Amnon was distressed, even to become sick, because of his sister Tamar, for she was a maiden. And it was hard in the eyes of Amnon to do whatever to her. And Amnon had a friend, whose name was Jonadab, son of Shema, David's brother. Now Jonadab was a very wise man, and he said to him, "Why are you, the sovereign's son, becoming thinner day after day? Explain it to me." And Amnon said to him, "I love Tamar, my brother Absalom's sister." And Jonadab said to him, "Lie down on your bed and pretend to be sick. And when your father comes to see you, you say to him, 'Please let my sister Tamar come and give me food, and make the food before my eyes, so that I see it, and eat it from her hand.'" So Amnon lay down and pretended to be sick. And when the sovereign came to see him, Amnon said to the sovereign, "Please let Tamar, my sister, come and make a couple of cakes for me before my eyes, so that I eat from her hand." And David sent to Tamar to the house, saying, "Please go to the house of your brother Amnon, and make food for him." So Tamar went to her brother Amnon's house, while he was lying down. And she took dough, and kneaded it, and made cakes before his eyes, and baked the cakes. And she took the pan, and turned them out before him, but he refused to eat. And Amnon said, "Make everyone go away from me." And they all went out from him. And Amnon said to Tamar, "Bring the food into the bedroom, that I eat from your hand." And Tamar took the cakes which she had made, and brought them to Amnon her brother in the bedroom. And she brought them to him to eat. And he took hold of her, and said to her, "Come, lie with me, my sister." And she answered him, "No, my brother, do not humble me, for it is not done so in Israel. Do not do this wickedness. And where could I take my shame? In you would be like one of the fools in Israel. And now, please speak to the sovereign, for he would not withhold me from you." But he would not listen to her voice, and being stronger than she, he humbled her and lay with her. Amnon then hated her exceedingly, so that the hatred with which he hated her was greater than the love with which he had loved her. And Amnon said to her, "Arise, go." And she said to him, "No, for this evil of sending me away is worse than the other you have done to me." But he would not listen to her. And he called his young man serving him, and said, "Now put this one out away from me, and bolt the door behind her." And she had on a long coat, for the sovereign's maiden daughters wore such garments. And his servant put her out, and bolted the door behind her. And Tamar put ashes on her head, and tore her long coat that was on her, and put her hand on her head, and went away crying bitterly. And Absalom her brother said to her, "Has Amnon your brother been with you? But now keep silent, my sister. He is your brother. Do not take this matter to heart." So Tamar remained in the house of her brother Absalom, but she was ruined. And sovereign David heard all these reports, and he was very wroth. Yet Absalom spoke to his brother Amnon neither good nor evil. For Absalom hated Amnon, because he had humbled his sister Tamar. And it came to be after 2 years that Absalom had sheep shears in Baal Hatzor, which is beside Ephraim. And Absalom invited all the sons of the sovereign. And Absalom came to the sovereign and said, "See, your servant has sheep shears. Please let the sovereign and his servants go with your servant." But the sovereign said to Absalom, "No, my son, let us not all go now, lest we be too heavy on you." And he urged him, but he would not go. and he blessed him. And Absalom said, If not, please let my brother Amnon go with us. And the sovereign said to him, Why should he go with you? And Absalom urged him. So he let Amnon and all the sons of the sovereign go with him. And Absalom had commanded his servants, saying, Watch, and when the heart of Amnon is glad with wine, and I shall say to you, Strike Amnon, then kill him. Do not be afraid. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and brave. Then the servants of Absalom did to Amnon as Absalom had commanded. Then all the sons of the sovereign rose up. Each one mounted his mule and fled. And it came to be, while they were on the way, that news came to David, saying, Absalom has stricken all the sons of the sovereign, and not one of them is left. And the sovereign rose up and tore his garments and lay on the ground. And all his servants stood by with their garments torn. And Jonadab, son of Shema, David's brother, answered and said, Do not let my master say they have killed all the young men, the sons of the sovereign, for only Amnon is dead. For by the mouth of Absalom this has been appointed from the day that he humbled his sister Tamar. And now let not my master the sovereign take the matter to his heart, to think that all the sons of the sovereign are dead, for only Amnon is dead. And Absalom fled, and the young man who was watching lifted up his eyes and looked, and saw many people were coming from the way behind him on the side of the hill. Then Jonadab said to the sovereign, Look, the sons of the sovereign are coming, as your servant said. So it is. And it came to be, as soon as he had finished speaking, that look, the sons of the sovereign came. And they lifted up their voice and wept, and the sovereign too, and all his servants wept very bitterly. But Absalom fled and went to Talmai, son of Ammihud, sovereign of Geshur, and David mourned for his son all the days. So Absalom fled and went to Geshur, and was there 3 years. Sovereign David then longed to go to Absalom, for he had been comforted concerning Amnon, because he was dead.